Good morning. My name is Marta Conde. I've been acting as national contact point for Societal Challenge number 2 in Horizon 2020. And from now on, I will be a national contact point for Cluster 6 in Horizon Europe. During the next 10 minutes, I will try to share my experience of the last year of what has been promoting synergies between Horizon 2020 and the Rural Development Policy through the EIP-AGRI in Spain. So let me start saying that what in 2014 seemed to be quite a difficult task, connecting policies, Horizon 2020 and the Rural Development Policy, has become a reality, and for that reason I would like to congratulate all the people that have been involved in this project. Congratulations. So I will try to share my experience in two aspects. In the first, what has been my job as national contact point supporting applicants, and also the collaboration that we have established with the Ministry of Agriculture in Spain, because what we have really been doing is building bridges together in order to support applicants. So let me start with the first point, which is our daily activity as national contact points. And I have to say that the EIP-AGRI has developed very useful material for NCPs and for applicants. This indeed has been of great help. Leaflets, brochures, videos, all this information has been very useful to understand the concept and to implement it along the projects. Another thing that has been very useful is the EIP-AGRI website. A lot of interesting information is in this website about events, about focus groups, about multi-actor approach projects, linked to thematic areas. As it is written in the title of this slide, a lot is going on. Or I would like to say that maybe too much is going on. So in that sense, I have a suggestion to do to the European Commission, and it is that NCPs, we need training, we need continuous update about all the information that is being included in this website, so that we can use this information and transmit it to applicants. So this training material could be provided to NCP so that we can use it with applicants. And the other thing that it is interesting to mention are operational groups. In 2014 and the first years of the implementation, it was quite difficult for researchers to find operational groups. They were included on the website, but sometimes on their own language. So this was not so clear, but now indeed there is a database for searching operational group that has become a very useful tool for the scientific community, where they can find and look for operational groups on specific thematic fields, or they can use keywords. I mean, this is indeed very useful because operational groups have to be very easily found by researchers. Another thing that I think is very interesting are the events that are being organized together between operational groups, together with multi-actor approach projects and thematic networks. As you can see in this slide, you will see two events that took place in the past. One on circular bioeconomy, for example, another one on digitizing agriculture. I think that for the future, a good suggestion or a good idea could be to organize these events together when the calls are open, when Cluster 6 calls are open, because this would give the opportunity to researchers and to the scientific community to build together the projects with the operational groups, attending their needs and attending their problems. It's very interesting to see also on the EIP website to see all the multi-actor approach projects. And if you go inside each of them, you will access these practice abstracts. Regarding practice abstracts, I think there is room for improvement. There is room to clarify to the researchers what they are expected to do. I mean, several questions come to my mind when I think about these practice abstracts that I share with you. For example, are practice abstracts reaching end users, for example, farmers? Are researchers replying correctly to what it is expected from them in number, in content? I think, or I suggest that if NCPs, we receive the right training and support from the European Commission, we can help providing the researchers the appropriate information so that they can develop these practice abstracts correctly. And another point that I think has to be clarified for the scientific community is how to involve operational groups in multi-actor approach projects regarding the legal basis of the operational groups. Any information provided to scientists on would be very useful. Using leaflet or sharing good practices, this will help researchers to know how they can involve operational groups in multi-actor approach projects. I think a lot can still be done, and promoting synergies between the European Commission and NCPs will indeed help to do this. And let's go to the last part of my presentation, and is about what we have been doing in Spain in order to strengthen collaboration between the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Food and the Ministry of Science and Innovation, that is the host of the two NCPs that have been acting in Societal Challenge number 2, which are CDTI, my organization, and INEA, which is the National Institute for Agriculture and Food Research. All these organizations are responsible at national level for supporting applicants in Horizon 2020, and the Ministry of Agriculture, with the support of INEA, were responsible for managing and evaluating operational groups in Spain. And what we have been doing in this last year is strengthening collaboration and working together. And I give you some examples. Since the beginning, or at least since 2009 and 2016 that I remember, on every National Info Day, we have invited the Ministry of Agriculture so that they would inform about the implementation of the EIP-AGRI in Spain, about the creation of the operational groups. And also in the last years, as operational groups were already created, the Ministry of Agriculture has organized events where operational groups and multi-actor approach project or Horizon 2020 project could share their experience and give them all the information so they could succeed in both programs. So this is the experience I wanted to share with you. I hope it is useful, and I am willing to keep collaborating with you in the future to improve the developments of the EIP-AGRI. Thank you very much.